Hello, all you wonderful beings out there, and welcome to the stream. I am Razim, currently as Paint the African Wild Dog. And, yeah, we're gonna be doing some Hardspace Shipbreaker. Meanwhile, we've got Conrad over there working on a 3D model tonight. Which model commissions are open if anybody would like to get one.
Making a little imp friend.
But yeah, welcome in everybody. Thanks for coming by. Thank you again for that raid, Zorkit. I appreciate it very much.
Oh. I looked up Alchemy of Beasts. Alchemy of Beasts is a game where you will be cursed by a god of nature to turn into a creature of its realm. It's up to you to find a way to stop it, slow it, or adapt to this curse. I'm sold.
Well, that definitely sounds fun. I will have to check out that game. But for now, let's go ahead and get started here. What should we work on? Let's do this one. And yeah, Zorkit, go ahead and send it to me.
Hello, I'm home.
Nice. I'm afraid I will definitely not have time to actually watch that. We've got a move going on today or tomorrow, very soon, either way. So, kind of busy day and night and all that. Okay, so I don't need to worry about that. Where is the way in?
How are you holding up with the move?
Body's not happy, but I'm pushing through. Where's the hatch?
What about Rex and Holo?
Oh, there's the way in. Well, Rex is excited, though he is, very busy.
Airlock depression.
Holo is rather nervous.
No.
Aw.
It's gonna work out.
Airlock pressurizing.
Oh,
Here's hoping it does.
I'm excited for them.
Zorkit, not on Twitch. I don't ever check them, but you can send messages on Discord and whatnot.
Also, Master, since you are doing a rather chill one and he might only be,
Yes,
up for
Tristan
another
can
meeting.
join.
Airlock depressurizing.
Yay! Thank you.
This is actually a new ship. I haven't torn this one apart yet.
Oh, yeah, Zim. 15 minutes.
Ah, yes.
Air pressure level decreasing.
I haven't sworn yet, have I?
No, I was just, Tony, you said 15 minutes.
Ah.
Yeah, and I'm making sure Tristan is aware of that as well. That, I mean, not that he does, so.
Okay.
Hug, tug, Tristan. Hug, tug.
I think we've got this all good to go. Yes. Alright. This thing is depressurized, so we can start tearing things apart.
Yeah. Hello.
Hello.
Hello there.
This is Tristan.
Yeep. Hello.
So I hear you're a very good boy.
Yeep. Mayhaps. That's thanks to Sky. I mean, Master.
Yes.
Well, good. I'm certain you'll continue to be a good boy.
Yeep. I do hope so.
Because if not, I might have to get involved.
Okay.
And I do enjoy destroying bottoms.
Yeah, he saw some. I think Tristan saw the clip of me destroying myself and getting destroyed on Saturday night, Sunday morning. That
Ah, yes.
It was a highlight of one of your days that you said.
yes, it was still so much fun. Yes, and as I told you in DMs, he does have a trigger.
Nice, Orchid. Well, that's something to discuss off stream.
Oh yes, most definitely.
Yeep. I prefer so, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, we're gonna send you over towards that for now.
Even chat thinks you're.
Ah, I am reading it. Indeed. Thank you. Yeep.
I'll go the easy route.
Oh yeah, the icon. Oh yeah, it does work here.
Or it's not actually disconnect. Is it disconnected or not? Seems like it's moving. Very slowly, but it's moving. I guess those pieces are just too heavy for the single thing here.
I know this might be a silly question, but are you able to do like multiple ones onto the same piece to make it go faster or to deal with the bigger pieces? Or
Yeah, but the tethers cost money.
of course they do.
Yeah, it's Lynx. They're gonna nickel and dime you for everything you got. But I'm hoping that pulling these pieces off will help.
Salvage secured. Account credit applied.
And either way, I really just need them slightly out of the way. It's not an urgent requirement.
Salvage accepted. Credit applied. Salvage secured. Applying credit. Salvage deposited. Applying credit to
Also, I
account.
just noticed there's a bunch of stickers on your gun. That's cute.
Oh yeah. You can unlock stickers from doing various things in the game. And I decided, and they can be stuck on your tools.
Salvage deposit secured.
Alright, there's all of those taken care of. Let's get that in there. This goes down there.
Salvage secured. Credits deposited.
Yeah, this is a very different ship than one I've done so far. I thought I'd done all of the ships already.
Have you ever seen or played this one before, Tristan?
Shipbreaker? Can you please repeat? I haven't understood it
Yes.
quite well.
Yeah, Shipbreaker.
I have seen people play it, but I never played myself or got interested in it.
See you later,
All I know
Sorkit.
All I know is that you're owned by a company.
Yeah.
And yes, Moon, it's a chill game, except when you're having violent decompression.
Or the reactor decides to explode for no reason. Or you get crushed by pieces. Or you accidentally fling yourself into the furnace dragon. You know, there's a lot of things that can go very wrong.
Velocity, an enemy of always.
And then there's the worst thing of all. Paying debts.
Alright, Gunner. You got 5 minutes left.
So you're owned by the company, but you're still paying debts.
Pitter patter.
Oh, yes.
That's painful.
Salvage deposited. Applying credit to account.
Right now I'm doing a rather, a somewhat special playthrough of the game where I am very particularly getting my debt fully settled before I actually finish the story.
Ah.
What? Are you still attached? Oh, you are. Yeah, this is like my third time playing through it. Nope! Get back here! And get in there! Ugh! There we go.
Salvage deposit confirmed. Applying credit.
Wait, what is that?
Salvage goal reached. Rewards assigned.
Oh, the antenna base is processor, but I can't actually rip off the antenna base, so... meh. This is just a giant frickin' chunk. We'll let that do the job for us. Work smarter, not harder.
Salvage secured. Applying credit.
I mean, one thing they say is if you want to find a better way to get something done, hire someone who's lazy, because they'll find the easiest way to do it.
Deposit accepted.
Yep.
Processing.
Hello, Moon Shadow, and I'm actually pretty close to, well, I guess I shouldn't say pretty close, but I've actually been making a really good dent in the debt on here.
Yeah, meanwhile, I'm chilling, doing some star sec.
This is how Paint
Of
is
course.
paying his college debt? Oh, jeez.
Feel the backhand of justice!
Why did that not pop up in the chat?
Processor deposit accepted. Credits awarded.
Looking like you got about a minute left, Cutter. 1 minute remaining.
Salvage secured. Account credit applied.
These access ladders go into the barge, and yet they are so worthless. There's not really much point in salvaging them. It's like $100. That's it.
Salvage registered.
And when we're talking about things that are, you know, tens of thousands of dollars, it's kind of like, why am I bothering with this? Oh, right, because I'm a completionist a bit. Or rather, I suppose I should say perfectionist. Gotta do everything right. After all, why bother
Everything
doing
needs to be-
anything if you're not gonna do it right?
Everything needs to be in its place, and it will be beautiful.
Yes. Exactly, Merle. And hi, Raijin. Alright, let's get that pack sent off to Strato.
Hello Shipbreaker 9346-52. Lynx would like to share the following inspirational message. Some people dream of great salvage, while other people get up every morning and make it happen.
So, we are $440 million in debt still. I didn't know how much I was actually in debt at, so I just put in only $6 billion left for the title. 'Cause why not?
That's a
And that
lot of
was
money.
for college.
Actually, the college wound up getting really cheap for paint.
Because I was gonna say, if it's like $6 billion or like several $billion just to go to college, that's insane.
Okay, fine. Tether you in. Ugh. Some people's kids, I tell y'all.
Salvage deposit registered. Account credited.
this. I can go down there. Is this disconnected? Yes, it is. No! 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 Fudge. Well, that did not go according to plan at all.
Something decided to go to the incinerator itself.
Yeah, instead of where I wanted it to go. Got knocked
Yikes.
off course. I'm pretty sure it's Sky's fault.
Wait, what?
Dang it, Sky.
What? How? How is it my fault?
Thanks, Sky.
Is it?
Well, I mean, if Master says it's my fault, then it's my fault.
Good boy.
Aw, cute.
Though, you'd better show a bit more respect there, Tristan.
Yeah, I should. I'm just not completely used to it. Sorry.
Yeah, I
Also-
get to tease my pet, not you. You get teased by everyone,
Ah,
considering you are the pet of a pet.
so yeah, I suppose that's the same thing that Beer has said to me. So yeah, sorry,
I mean-
Master.
All good. I mean, Barris is in the same situation. He's Era's pet, so no, he's not a pet of a pet, but still. He's a pet, so he can be teased.
He did say that I'm a pet of a pet, so I suppose he was saying the same thing.
Why the heck did you just launch yourself down there?
Processing valuable deposit.
Get back up here.
Credits transferred.
You go in there. There. That thing
I'm not sure
literally
why
launched itself down into the barge. You're not sure what?
I'm not sure why physics isn't liking you.
I don't know either.
Salvage deposit accepted. Credits
Physics in any video game doesn't seem to like me.
But I'm pretty sure it's all Sky's fault.
It is my.
Yep.
Hey, Tristan, what do you think? Should me and the Tritachyon go to war with Knights of Lud and Luddichurt?
Did you even just speak English?
object processed. Transferring credits.
I will say, if you have Tritachyon on your side, you could go for it, but you're gonna take a high toll on it, because it's a 2v2.
Can anybody translate?
Star Sector. We should try to. We really should show you Star Sector one of these days. It is a lot of fun, and with certain mods, it basically becomes a 4x.
It's a game that I show Master, and he's become addicted to it.
I really.
Ah.
And also, Tristan made a nice little mod in there too, where it adds a bounty for a certain Foxo.
Ow!
Your activity has dropped below nominal levels.
Zim, why are you hurting yourself?
Hi, Tyrene! Well, I experienced a high velocity impact. And I will be billed for my death.
Goal cleared. Rewards allocated.
Yeah, I was just about to ask how bad is the bill? How bad is the bill for dying and being cloned or revived?
Oh yeah, yeah. In Shipbreaker, you do have clones of yourself.
Yeah. I was not expecting that piece to be so heavy. Dramatic bean? What do you mean? I am perfectly reasonable. Oh, that's why. It had that all connected to it. Oh. Okay, that makes sense on why that happened. That wound up being a lot bigger than I anticipated.
Yikes.
It's like I have thrown things like that or bigger just fine many times.
But were you in the way of those things?
Oh, that one, so I tried to apply force to send it flying, and it was heavier than me, thus I wound up being the one getting pushed away. Or it was bigger than what my tool could handle.
Deposit accepted.
Oh my god. Stop trying. Stop trying to sacrifice yourself to the freaking furnace dragon. Go up there. I swear, everything in this game just wants to sacrifice it to itself to the wrong place.
They enjoy the fireworks.
Yeah, I do, Tyrene. Alright, send that down there. Oh, right, there's an armor piece up here that I need to, send to the barge. Zoom. Anything else on here that I need to send elsewhere, or can I send it to the processor?
Salvage accepted. Credit applied.
Rail guides go to processor, all this.
Got
There's
about
one
5
panel
minutes
that
left
goes
of
in the
this, Cutter.
furnace,
Don't let
but
that shoot. Weaver out.
separating it from everything else is going to basically destroy all of it, so it's not worth it. So the rest of this can just go in the processor. Let's try and pull it away from the furnace. Okay, it should get in there. Emphasis on should, but... Oh, but of course, Tyrain. Alright, so... something would be valuable to try and save. Duk, 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 duk. That's good enough. And then the rest can go in the processor.
Credits assigned.
We lost a little bit with that, but overall we saved it. Hello there, Wolf
And save
Mage.
time.
What was that?
And save time, I suppose.
Seriously, everything on this ship is just popping out of place. So readily.
Salvage ready.
Ah, that giant piece has made it in.
Salvage goal met. Rewards will be paid. Deposit accepted for processing.
Electrical damage.
Ow.
Lynx recommends avoiding high voltage power sources.
Whoops. Okay, what else do we got here? This whole front of the ship goes in the processor. Let's go ahead and separate it here. Here. And hither. I am shocked it did not try to just fly away. Though this is...
Processor deposit accepted. Credits awarded.
What are you going wee about?
It got flung when you just throw it away like that.
Oh, I forgot to start up the Marten bot. Hello there, Jester.
Not much left of this ship, Cutter. About 1 minute remaining.
Alright, Marten bot's starting up. And don't forget, everybody, 3D commissions are open. If anyone would like to get one from Conrad, let me know. For those not aware, he's the one that you can see over there in the bottom left. Spooky, it does take a moment for the Marten bot to actually start up, by the way.
Sky the Valley is observing the Chonk Saber.
Salvage deposited. Applying credit to account.
A truly profitable shift.
Good morning, Shipbreaker. Please enjoy the following inspirational message. Success is not the key to happiness. Happiness is the key to success. If you love what you do, you will be successful.
Also, I should start up Stream Raiders. We didn't do it yesterday. And I enjoyed doing it. Really spooky? Really? Alright, everybody go place your troops. And back to the old grind. How dare you, Ido? How dare you affruit me?
Joke. Fuel levels are low.
Sky?
Supplies are available for purchase at the Master Jack.
Sick him.
Salvage deposit secured.
Ow.
I will. Are you okay?
Angry Bird.
Yes, Angry Bird. I will strap myself on catapult and fling myself viciously at I do.
So how have your days been anyways?
Good. I had a fun time at the convention over the weekend. Back now to the day-to-day grind.
Valuable object accepted for processing.
One thing I will say is the other school district I was helping with, they start like a half hour or like hour earlier. So like I am glad about being able to get like an extra half hour of sleep compared to before.
Oh?
Yeah, Noka Hennepin, there are a lot of the buses for that leave by like 6 o'clock. The one that I do for Fridley District leaves at 6:43.
Salvage deposit confirmed. Applying credit.
This piece does not want to let go of the cockpit. So we're gonna do that. Is it dragging the entire frickin'... It's dragging the entire ship with it.
That's bad, right?
Object processed.
Yeah.
Salvage deposit registered. Account credited.
Oh! It finally disconnected. Not that it actually was connected in the first place, but... Nah. Get in the processor. pull this out, send it down there. Hello there, Loboron.
Salvage secured. Credits deposited.
And how are you today, Loboron?
Salvage deposit accepted. Credits transferred.
To be fair, I do not, I personally would not, hold the, I definitely don't hold the police responsible for, you know, that that level of response.
Salvage registered. Transferring credit. Salvage
But yeah, the fact that it was a prank is definitely dumb.
I'm pretty sure that's against the law.
Oh, it is.
Very much against the law.
salvage deposit confirmed. Applying credit.
Very much so. But good luck actually getting anything done from it.
Credit awarded.
And I'm sure there's people that are going online and being like, they responded so much for this prank! Yeah, they wanted to keep people safe.
Discord decided to just die,
No credit applied.
sadly.
Right.
Yeah, if you guys can't tell, I've got issues with the whole,
To account.
hate for cop stuff.
Processing object. Applying credits to account.
I am fully in support of some cops are bastards, but I've had the fortune of knowing many that have gone out of their way to help people out.
Deposit registered. Account credited.
Yeah, and there's certainly some areas where the cops actually do stuff versus others they don't.
Yeah.
Like as I said, I live in the Twin Cities, so I was, obviously around when the whole George Floyd protests, riots started, and they burned 2 miles each direction of Lake Street.
Accepted for
The Minneapolis police did nothing, but when they tried to go up into like Anoka County or other counties, the police there pretty much shut them down from doing any of that same stuff in those areas. The only ones that didn't do anything to stop them were Minneapolis.
deposited.
Yeah. It always drives me nuts when I see these videos that come out of, oh god, this cop ran people over! And then you actually look at the context of the situation and it's like... Because like when all those protests were going on, there was a video of a cop that, they only showed the snippets of the cop actually running into people. But if you look at the full video, that cop was surrounded on all sides by people banging on his car, trying to force their way in there. And and when you actually look at the maneuver that he made, it was a bump just to get people away rather than just running them over.
Salvage destroyed.
That guy was very much in a life or death situation there.
Eesh.
And outside of a few bumps, bruises, and scrapes, nobody was hurt. But again, I will fully accept that some are bastards. I have seen bad cops too. I know working security, we had cops that would come and help us with our shifts. And there was one there that he literally told us that the only reason he does this for us is so he could sit there and do nothing. He's an example of a bastard one. Especially when he would occasionally complain about us not constantly being on patrol. It's like, dude, you're sitting there doing nothing the entire time you're here. Why are you complaining about us taking a small break?
Cutter, if you're fixing to dot the I's and cross the T's, you got about 5 minutes to do it. Leave her out.
Yeah, that's the thing, Loberon, is people don't understand what these cops have to go through, what they deal with, and what life would actually be like without them. I mean, seriously. What's up?
Me personally, I didn't have much interaction with cops. And also, I only had mostly interaction with French cops because I mean friends.
Transferring credits.
Which they're a bit different because there's we have something called gendarmes, which are basically a bit part of the military themselves. So they're a bit different. Also.
Yeah, very big difference there.
Yeah,
Though,
and
I've
I've
shared
Europe.
Applying credit to account.
I've shared this story a few times, but I will continue to share it. But yeah, there was one time I had to run in with the U.S. Marshals. They were after somebody that one of my roommates at the time was housing with us. And yeah, nothing quite like opening your door expecting to find friends that you knew were on their way to come visit and being greeted by a an assault rifle pointed at, well, not just one, it was about a dozen, but you know. Nothing quite like opening your door to that greeting you.
Like, pointing?
Oh yes, they were very much pointing at me.
That's dangerous.
It is. But at the same time, considering the person that they were there to go after, and what I found out later, the reason why they were after him, none of us had any idea. It was just an old friend of theirs that they were just trying to help out, that as far as we were aware was just down on his luck. No, he was bad news. I definitely do not hold the response from the marshals against them for that. It's like, you know, in that situation, I'd want to be prepared like that too.
I suppose so. I mean, I'm also not used for everyone to have a gun in their home, because for us, literally, guns are illegal in any place, any type. Which I suppose does make our cops more passive. Sometimes, I suppose. I don't know.
Well, I was going to say, too, some countries in Europe don't even allow their cops to carry weapons the most they have are like batons or tasers.
Mine do have weapons, that's for sure.
Oh yes, Lobaron. I very much needed that afterwards. Yeah, that whole situation. I opened my door to that. They pushed me into the apartment, sat me down on the couch, and then started going all throughout the apartment. I was the only one there at the time, and at that time I had a nervous tic where anytime I was anxious, I would sit on my hands. Brain does not work when you're in a situation like that, so I just sat on my hands, and they did not like that.
Yeah, that's a no-no.
Yeah. But they weren't... I will say they weren't hostile about it. They were just firm and professional on everything.
I mean, at the end, everything was fine, I suppose, right?
Oh, definitely.
It'll be fine.
On the
So
plus side,
the
I no longer sit on my hands anymore. Spooky, it's because I was sitting on my couch and they didn't know if there might have been a weapon hidden in there. No, they did not
I
cuff
suppose-
me. They just said, show us your... They just demanded that I show them my hands.
Yeah, I suppose they prefer, like, to make sure that they're safe themselves.
Yeah.
Yeah, the closest thing I got to that is a friend of mine got raided by the DEA.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah, nothing but like getting your door kicked down in the morning, in like early morning, to a bunch of DEA agents.
I'll say the worst thing I have backed with cops was, I think, during a student, well, it was because of the reforms of retirement during the time on France. And some student took that, because there were some riots, some student took that riot as, I don't have to attend class and I can make some damage in front of the school by pushing cars or returning them. I wasn't
Hey, they're
there
done,
because I still kept in class, but I heard stories that some student got flashball, which basically is, well, I don't know what exactly it is, but we call them that.
Salvage secured. Credit.
I hate it when the reactor's in a spot like this. I don't like cutting near things like the reactor. But I'm gonna have to get this out of here.
Yeah, I remember a couple times when we did Space Station 13 rounds that one of the traders decided to mess with the super matter engine. And that's always...
I just wish that Space Station 13 were more consistently fun and did not have the traders at all. 'Cause PvP is not fun, and especially when you're dealing with people that thoroughly know what they're doing and you do not. It's just not a good time.
I mean, there are like tree critters and stuff, or like, well, I mean, Blob would have been well past what we could have handled. I mean, but to be fair, we did have some pretty good times. Like, and I know you might scold me for saying this, but remember the clowns?
Oh, I actually did really enjoy the clowns. But that required somebody to actually be there and basically running that whole situation as a GM would.
Regarding Space Sim 13, I'm actually working on 14 and actually working on adding languages there.
Oh?
Because Space Sim 14 doesn't have a language system, and me and a friend managed to work it out. It's working, we just need to make it polished so other creators can easily use it without having a mess.
Oh, well, I did not know that, Spooky. The server I played on very much had traders. And people that would self-trader, or self-antag, whatever the term was.
It's self-antag.
But yeah, on one of the big public servers, Tristan actually ported over the Vulpicannons and gave them their own little language.
Very cool.
Because I was always doing helps to ask them to be tiny. I added an option to actually be tiny in the character menu creation.
Aw, you want to be a teeny tiny fox.
Yep. Yes. And I did so. That was actually for Frontier Station, which Master play a bit with.
Yes, I do play on Front.
Actually, Frontier doesn't have
Yes,
any traders.
Burrito, that's who I'm talking about. And what did you do, Raijin?
Oh no.
Material accepted. Credits transferred.
Row.
I'm guessing there's some trouble elsewhere done, Brian. Ow!
I heard that from a microphone. That must be painful.
Well, yeah, it was a freaking anvil.
Action urgently required.
Oh my god. Ah! Ah! I'm a puppy. I'm a puppy.
Ow!
I'm a puppy.
Oof.
Salvage accepted. Credit applied.
Wee wee. Hey boy. Wee wee. Wee. Hey boy.
I see, Raijin, I see.
Everyone's dropping anvils on you.
I'm wondering how they're getting this many anvils in the first place. What did you do, all pal?
I heard there was a sale going on at the Acme company. I guess, and it was a sale on anvils.
Salvage deposit registered. Account credited.
Jesus!
Ow!
That's a lot.
Why are you all being so mean? What did I do?
Salvage deposited.
Guys, come on, quit being mean to Master.
Dang it. Get back here.
Meanwhile, these pirates are pretty thoroughly obliterating my fleet.
Oh, you have pirate issues?
Joke.
I may or may not have just done an invasion on one of their planets.
Just don't invest in DRM. That doesn't work against them.
Pirates
I mean,
always win.
You know, you can actually bribe their warlord with 1 million.
In order to get, like, their planet?
Oh, you can bribe them. You can bribe their warlord for 1 million, and they'll put you, like, on a list to not raid people. And also put you in good relation with some pirates, which will avoid them to attack you because they know you're friend with someone with influence. I will say I never done that yet, so I don't know exactly how it works.
Salvage destroyed. Please refrain from damaging salvage.
Lovely, they pretty much destroyed all my freight.
You still have your battle cruisers, no?
Yeah, my battle cruiser was fine. I managed to not have that die, and I think I did take out a few of theirs with it.
Dang it, now I'm wanting to play Sins of a Solar Empire. I haven't played that in forever.
I played it. Oh yeah, that is a good.
I hope that they at
I don't
some
know what
point
it
come
is.
out with a second one.
Valuable object processed.
You don't know what Sins of a Solar Empire is? Hey, New Year's!
Nope.
So, Sins of a Solar Empire is a 4X sci-fi game. It's not as complex as, you know, Stellaris, but it's a lot of fun.
Oh yeah!
Salvage secured.
Master, we haven't played Stellaris. We prepared for it, but never actually got to it, now that I think of it.
Remember, we had version issues.
Oh yeah, we had version issues.
Oh, there is a sequel coming, chits? It's only been like 20 years.
Oh yeah, also, what do you name your faction?
Do you really have to guess that?
I suppose I know the answer.
Obviously, a Volley Empire, always.
Always.
Salvage deposit secured. Credits awarded.
Wait, now that you have your own profile picture, I should mod it in for Star Sector.
That's a good idea.
Salvage deposit accepted. Credits transferred.
Now, and I'm imagining you're probably going to do some kind of quest as well to catch the Avali.
Mayhaps. For now, I think I'll just add it as a playable character profile.
I have no idea what they're talking about, everyone.
Secret thing.
Era!
Greetings, Era.
Salvage goal achieved. Reward
Hello.
allocated.
I didn't even realize Stardock was even still around. I thought they died forever ago. Oh, I didn't know you were streaming tonight, Dara. Hey there, Beerus.
A wild lemon flavored moth appears.
Moppy has
There's
appeared.
1 minute left on the clock, Cutter. 1 minute left.
Yeah, that's probably a good idea if it's 2 a.m. Beerus.
Sleep well, Beerus. Thanks for coming by.
Have a good night, Moppy.
What were you streaming, Era? Anything in particular?
Burrito Fenable Dragon cheered with 258 EBITs for handling those Dragoon Spice math rocks of some safe math rocks.
The dice redeem is actually 300 bits now, Burrito. I need to switch it back still. Ah, creating new redeems. Nice. Oh, very nice, Sarah. Very nice. People do like to take my clothes.
That and get you Moi.
Hello, Shipbreaker. Please enjoy this inspirational message. The last 10% of a job takes as much energy as the first 90%, which is why it's so important to always give 110%.
There, it's been updated. Yeah, they really do lie, though.
Burrito Fenable Dragon cheered with 258 EBITs.
And I definitely would not say half of you even check any of it, Burrito.
Nah.
Honestly, I think you might be the only one that's ever looked at it, Burrito.
Salvage destroyed.
Well, not the only one, but... yeah.
You must construct additional pylons.
Sky the Valley cheered with 300 eggy bitties. Here have some pylons, for you must construct additional pylons.
Jug.
Oh dear.
That's already a 50% hype train.
Holy crap!
That's effective.
Okay. Let's remove this. Remove this. And remove this. That leaves this loose to be sent off by itself. Which in turn means that I should be able to finagle this over that, maybe. No, that way. Ah!
It seemed chill, but also hard work.
It is.
Oh god, they're ambush. They're getting me every time I'm trying to retreat here, and now I'm gonna lose like most of my rest of my ships.
Yikes. It is pretty punishing.
Salvage deposit confirmed. Applying credit.
Yep.
And remember, it's also removed some of your cargo a bit, I think.
Oh yes,
What
I
are you
noticed,
two on
especially
about?
because Star Sector.
Ah.
Yeah, especially because I lost my freighters.
I really just made Master addicted to it. You're playing it non-stop for a while, even today. As soon as I said morning, I see you on Star Sector. Well, as soon as you return home,
That's
at least.
taken care of.
Material deposited. Account
This
credit.
long freaking piece can go in there.
Yeah, Minister. How
No,
many uses
stay.
are-
Wait, no!
Oh, oh, hugs, hugs, hugs.
Yeesh.
That was way too freaking close. I think my tail got singed. Maybe lightning, maybe. What were you gonna ask, Sky?
How many uses are left on those stream loots codes? Because I might be fitting to get another one if mine's expired or if mine's been used.
There is one more use on each of them. Though each person can use each code only once. I don't think Era is a furnace dragon.
Tether supplies dropping.
Aw, we missed the hype train.
That does bring up an interesting discussion. What would be the worst kind of dragon that you'd want to fight, as far as like what kind of, or like, yeah, what color dragon and what like breath weapon?
Any of them that are wanting to eat me.
Huh.
It doesn't really matter what kind of dragon. If it wants to eat me, I'm screwed.
So basically, anything that is big is dangerous.
Well, not
doesn't
necessarily.
like you.
It's... No! Why are you getting pulled into there?
Material accepted.
Pat, are you okay, Master? Do you need a hug from your bird?
Grumble, 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 grumble.
Hugs, Master. Calm down.
Grr.
Everything wells at the end, hopefully.
Object processed. Transferring credits.
Also, that's key to see. And here.
The bird's in a very affectionate mood today. Oh, wait. Also, on that note, I'm petting the fox so very,
Salvage secured.
very much.
Applying credit.
Oh, I threw that in the wrong place. Bah! That was supposed to go in the processor, not the furnace.
Secured. Credits awarded.
Eat.
Salvage deposit accepted. Credits transferred. Object accepted for processing. Credits deposited.
Okay, it looks like that got taken. That pulled in. That goes there. That goes down there.
Salvage deposited.
Ah, cool. We got gold 9 at least. Now we got 5 minutes left. So let's try and finish up this shift. Or finish up the ship.
Oh, it's timed.
Oh yeah, each shift is timed.
Your shift, Cutter. 5 minutes.
And so the bar up there is basically the progress in a way.
Yeah, of the ship as a whole.
No, that's a nice progress.
Salvage registered. Transferring credits.
Alright, anything else I want to pull out of here? There's at least one door thing in here. But we gotta be fast if I want to actually, get this done in time.
Salvage secured. Account credit applied.
Caution. No tethers.
Alright, my tethers are used up. Let's hope that actually makes it over there. I guess I can, instead of just sitting here, pop off some of these lights. Okay, anything else? Does not look like it. So this should be the last thing to be scrapped, and we're good. Wolf Mage, please don't come in here and promote other stuff.
Raw material accepted.
All right. Oh, that wasn't actually fully eaten.
Feed the fire.
Well, it's supposed to go in the processor, but I don't want to bother trying to get it in there. It's already going to be difficult enough trying to get it around this geometry to get it into where the furnace. I'll cut
Can
a
you not
section.
cut it a bit?
I can. That's what I'm doing.
Cutter, you got 1 minute left. Time to shift your biscuits.
Raw material deposited. Processor deposit accepted. Credits awarded.
Well, we grabbed one section of it from the furnace dragon. There we go. Yeah, Zolet. The Ranger definitely got kind of, screwed over in 5th edition.
Skydive Ollie wants everyone to hydrate.
like, everything that it was supposed to be really good at in prior editions,
Skydive Ollie
it
wants you to check your posture.
doesn't. The Ranger just kind of gets screwed over a lot.
Good morning, Shipbreaker. This is your daily wake-up call.
But its whole... So, like, in 5th edition, they wanted to make sure that every class felt like it had a role. The problem is... the Ranger's role is helping survival in the... its role is to help survival in the wilderness. You know, the part that most people just skip over. Alright.
Called.
What's
Go
up?
ahead. I said it's called Dungeons and Dragons, not Woodlands and Dragons.
Airlock depressurizing.
Yeah, Raijin, yeah. There were some serious issues with 5th edition. It's, like, I maintain that its only real claim to fame is the fact that it brings people into the system. Into tabletop. Beyond that, it really hasn't. It really doesn't have much going for it.
All right, Carter. I'm seeing what
Well, and even then,
Hold on,
that was
story.
gonna be-
looks like whatever happened here wasn't good. Try to take back as many of them helmets as you can. We'll see if we can cover that. Try to figure out what's going on. I could hear the clamps. I heard them cutting in through the hull.
Oh, I didn't want to do that. Oops. Well, story stuff over.
And that was only mostly because of a certain group and their campaign, which now they don't even use D&D 5th edition anymore.
Yeah. I'm the same way on that. It's like... D&D has very much... Wizards has very much alienated their entire user base. I have no interest in doing anything D&D anymore. There are so many other systems out there that you can play around with and have just as much, if not more fun. Do those.
Yes, like the SCAR system.
Yes. Okay, cool. We're good on that, so we can start tearing this thing apart. I really hope they release another one of these. Yeah, Raijin, that is very much... Like, 5th edition suffers from a lot of things. Like, they were trying to make everything feel unique. But at the same... What they wound up doing is making it all feel pointless. Like, there's so many subclasses and such that just have no point. Like the Circle of Land Druid. It's useless. And as part of that, it also impacts the replayability of classes. Because why play the same thing over and over again, you know? And you don't have the customization tools available to you to actually try other things.
And what I'd say to that, Wolf Mage, is just keep an eye out on the Discord, whether it's going to be a streamed Scar or a non-streamed. Like, I'm sure somebody will run one. And then as Spooky mentioned, maybe somebody will do that. They'll eventually do that Monster Hunter Scar.
Regarding D&D, I actually started one with some friends. Well, I've invited some friends, and I'm still new to it. And it's still confusing me sometimes.
What do you mean by the Echo Knight? And yeah, I'm sure there will be another Scar game at some point. It's just going to be one of those things where we will have auditions and... Because, frankly, we need quality players. We are putting on a show here. We gotta make sure the players are good. Oh crap, I forgot that. There we go.
Yeah, Carsters, that would actually be awesome for helping people learn it, is having like one-shots that you can run off stream or something just to teach people. I mean, that or you do kind of pick it up enough just watching the campaigns on stream.
It actually is a fairly simple system. It's simple enough to be easy to get into. Or at least that's been my goal with it from the get-go. Make it simple enough to be easy to get into, but complex enough to customize things however you want. Because that's kind of the... I wanted at that sweet spot between Pathfinder and 5th edition. Because Pathfinder is so complex and hard to get into, and so many things to keep track of. Like, I constantly forget many of my different abilities when I'm playing Pathfinder because I just have so freaking many of them. And then on the flip side, you've got D&D where they simplified things, but they made it... They went too far with it. There's not any... There's basically no customization. If you played one druid, you basically played them all. You know?
Gunner, Lynx ain't gonna take that node. You gotta burn it up or toss it in the furnace.
Processing object. Applying credits to account.
We don't talk about 4th edition, Raijin. 4th edition doesn't exist. But then again, 4th edition's entire purpose for existing was literally just to try and compete with MMOs. Which is why it failed.
Processing valuable deposit. Credit transfer. Material.
Alright. This is your 5-minute warning, Cutter. 5 minutes left. We were out.
You know, for this being an AI ship, I'm not seeing very many, AI nodes. Oh, there's
It's
one.
an AI-controlled ship.
Yeah. Hostile AI.
Hostile.
Yep.
Is it not happy that you're dismantling it?
They just kind of happen. At least from what I know of the lore. I don't really know much. I haven't taken apart many of these because they are a pain in the ass. But yeah, these are known as ghost ships. I do not like shooting down that way. Can I get in this way? Oh, no, I cannot. I think we're gonna need to go at this from the back.
Pets, yes, you are, Tristan. You are good.
Yep. Thank you. Yep.
Oh my god, Raijin.
Oh, so that's why your screen is glitching? Is the AI just being unhappy?
Yeah. They do all sorts of other things too. Like cycling the airlock. And occasionally they will just cause the reactor to overload.
Oh yeah, so the AI is just basically just angry.
Uh-huh.
I mean, if it was my ship, I wouldn't like to be dismantled. I mean, it's not the same thing, but yeah.
Get that down there. And that is that taken care of.
Alright, Cutter, wrap it up. You got about a minute left.
Yeah, I played Eve for a little while. I got to the point that I had I think cruiser level.
I actually really enjoyed Eve as a concept.
It is fun.
It does not feel like a game that should have a subscription to me.
Yeah.
I know there are ways to pay for your subscription by just playing the game, but still. And there's the fact that you literally cannot catch up to players that have been playing forever.
I will say that's kind of literally in every game in a way.
No, most games have a cap. They have a spot where that is it. You can't progress further. And even then, they are not time-locked things. Whereas with Eve, all of those things are time-locked. You literally cannot speed up your training outside of spending a lot of money.
Yeah,
Which people have.
Yeah, and I think if you were to do the free-to-play method of, I think it takes just on the time alone a solid like 1 or 2 years to get everything. Like to get up to capital level ships and bigger. Because I know I was playing for like probably a solid 6 months, and I had just hit the point where I was getting Sino-share ships that I could make a Sino.
Well, again, I don't know completely because I haven't touched Eve ever.
Hey guys, I just got notified there is a free game right now.
Have a great day.
Oh?
Yeah, I posted a link to it in the chat. It is free for today only.
Oh yeah, a French friend already sent it to me.
Murrow, you and I probably heard about it in the same place. Well then move it, Raijin!
Oh, you can type a face.
Alright, I need to step away for a minute. I will be right back, everybody.
Yeah, I haven't even looked at what kind of things April Fool's jokes companies were doing for this year.
I haven't checked it all. I have seen only Pal World. And it's cursed, but that's it.
What did Power World do?
Power World released a tweet that was basically they made an update, which is basically they turned Power World into a dating simulator.
Oh yeah, that is correct.
And the thing is, there are people who probably legitimately want that.
Probably
Sadly,
indeed.
yeah.
And also, we'll say the description of the tweet they just posted is perhaps a bit spicy.
Oh. Oh boy.
Yeah.
Yeah, that is spicy.
Thank you, Pal World. And then I haven't checked what anything else. I think I saw Minecraft doing a poison potato April Fool thing, but that's it. I haven't checked anything else.
Oh, Deep Rock Galactic.
But yeah,
The
what
real
did Deep
loot
Rock
bug.
Galactic do?
It's
The real loot bug.
It's bad.
Wait, oh wait, oh my god. I have regretted opening Steam and checking the
Why does it have fingers?
it why? It does have
Wait, what?
fingers. The the so go on Steam, check Deep Rock Galactic and check news. Actually, I'm just gonna screenshot it for you, Sky. I mean, Master. This.
Oh god. Oh god, yeah, no, and I'm just noticing the fingers too. Oh god.
Oh no, I have scrolled down. It's gone worse. Why have you told me? Why is this in this? Yeah, this is a nice April Fool for Deep Rock Galactic. It looked like they just put a creepy pasta in the Steam news. It's literally that.
It's great.
Oh my god.
Sacrifice the baby.
There is that. Illustration from the Dictionary Infernal 2nd edition 1825 depicting a tribute to a deity Moloch. They're literally sacrificing babies to the. Oh my god. Why have you told me this?
Because it's better that way.
Curse.
Yeah, I'm looking through news. I see a couple other games too. So there's a Terraria Undeluxe version, Long Neck Among Us,
What?
Rick the Cube in Stellaris,
Long neck Among Us? It has long neck.
Yes.
Oh,
The crewmates have long necks.
I have to look at all the games now. Polaris has nothing. No, they do have something. The cube.
The cube.
It's literally a species we can literally be the cube.
Alright, I am back. Sorry for that.
Zim, did you see the loot bug?
Oh no.
I know there's a loot box on Discord now.
No,
Oh.
so they were speaking about the loot bug from the news on Steam for Deep Rock Galactic. For April Fools.
Oh no, what about it?
It is extremely cursed. I wish
Need
to
to see it.
unsee what I have seen.
Send it.
Okay, send it. I guess I get to be cursed today.
The image is a curse. It's the... Oh my god.
Oh, hey, Rygon is streaming.
Okay, mute replacement shake is made. Hello there, Brian. I thought you said they were going to be done with nights.
Monteron, I never loved you.
Skygo Volley is crying because Magna betrayed everyone.
Aww.
Yeah, I suppose I'll give you the bit of the backstory on that. So Brian plays Magna in the Digimon campaign, and yeah, um, Magna has betrayed the party on several occasions.
How evil.
So the loot bugs on the Deep Rock Galactic page, or...
On Steam, if you check Deep Rock Galactic and Steam News or activities, it's a new news. I have it in French, so it's actually said in French, but yeesh. Just check your Steam games.
Oh. Oh.
Yeah.
What do you think of it, Zim? It keeps scrolling down.
Scrolling down, just It is extremely cursed.
Um.
Don't worry about it.
I want to worry about it, mostly about the depiction art.
I'm. Um. Okay. That was a thing.
Don't worry about it. Why does it have fingers?
And then we discussed about how companies did April Fools, and also Pal World did an interesting April Fools.
What did they do?
They released a tweet that they're making a new game or the new update where they turned the game into a dating simulator, and they actually had a trailer for it.
I welcome it.
And
There's a few
of
pals.
course,
There's a few pals I
yeah.
would date.
And of course, the description of said tweet is spicy. You can use your imagination for that.
Is a spicy.
So, Raza Power Road Smasher Pass when?
Tragically, it will be a very short list of the Smash.
I mean,
Also, I still need to
Powell
do.
doesn't have-
I still need to actually do a Pokemon one.
Yeah, I remember Rygon did one.
Did he, or was it the TF list?
It might have been the TF list, actually.
Yeah.
You right. It's the TF. I just remember him saying he doesn't want to TF into an orb.
Orb.
He's a pink shit.
And I also remember aborted Powerpuff fetus.
Rygon has some interesting comments at times. Rygon is dangerous to have on stream for YouTube.
I'm not sure if I heard it right, but I don't need confirmation.
Wait, which episode was this, Brian, that the DRS crew did Smasher Pass? Hold on, I might want to go look up this up on YouTube.
Oh, yeah. We did Smash or Pass for our characters.
Joke.
I don't remember which episode it was. I just know that it was, Kerr had to step away for a bit, so we all just sat there doing the Smash or Pass thing. Okay, I believe there is only a single AI node left. And it is right here. Hello, AI node. Goodbye.
So which DRS character got the most smashes?
I don't recall. Alright, the AI has been neutralized.
Zim has ended an AI. How could you?
Very easily,
Also, it was
turns out.
evil, so understandable. Huh. Well, if the AI only had access to doors, that's understandable.
Yeah, right, Jin. Yeah. He is canonically probably the oldest of the group.
Salvage registered.
He just doesn't remember, you know, his history and whatnot.
Nice.
What's up?
Nah, just reading chat.
Salvage deposit registered. Account credited.
So, how's your war going on with Trichion, with the church, the Lodic Church, Master?
My fleet ended up getting destroyed, so I just exited out. I'll just reload the load that I started on, or the last save, when I get back into it.
Save scum.
I mean, to be fair, with how brutal Star Sector is, you kind of have to.
You don't have to, but it's very brutal that one loss can send you nearly back at the start of the game. It is extremely brutal.
Because, yeah, Master, if you get defeated, they will keep pursuing you until every single one of your ships is destroyed. They don't give a darn.
It's the game, also.
My disappointment in you is immeasurable.
And also, being in debt on Star Sector is very brutal as well. I end up deep in debt because of what guys was it again? The one that blockaded me.
Oh, the Person League. They didn't They wanted to, because you were a big market, I think. They wanted to quote liberate your market by just blockading you, by pushing you to join them. If you didn't join them, they were just gonna harass you until you do.
Yeah, and basically their blockade was causing me negative, or making it hard for my colonies to get the supplies and stuff, and it severely was hurting my income.
SMH. Shake my head.
Credits awarded.
Tisk tisk.
Salvage goal cleared. Rewards allocated.
So for that Raijin, we were planning to use 5th edition. But well, we all see where that has ended up now. So honestly, I don't know if it's ever actually gonna happen. It's something I'd love to have happen, but yeah. Hello there, Shadow Wolf.
No, Stellaris is tame compared to Star Sector. Star Sector can get very brutal.
Credit applied.
One other thing that made me have to restart or basically reload a save was the Ludic Church basically invaded and took over one of my planets, and even if I had taken it back, because they have AI cores as being illegal, I would have lost all of my AI cores. So my 1 alpha core, 2 beta cores, and like 5 or 6 gamma cores on my planet.
Which are extremely expensive. They hate AIs, and they basically invaded Sky's planet and destroyed his AIs because they hate it.
How dare you, Lobaron?
Dude.
Gosh dang it, now I want to do some Forex.
You know what to do. We round.
Смотри, Мора, у меня пальцы не сходятся. Там целый сантиметр еще.
I want to do Stellaris. I want to do Stellaris, but it's one of those situations where I don't think I've got the energy for the effort that it will take to actually do Stellaris tonight. Because that is not a light game by any stretch of the imagination.
Oh, Stellaris is a long game.
I guess there is Age of Wonders, but...
Like, Stellaris definitely will take hours to complete, or even a day to finish a game.
Brian, what did you do this time? Hey there, Orca. It's actually going very well. I say as my tools are breaking. But it's okay, I've got so many freaking repair kits, it's not even funny.
Oh boy, alright, sure, I'll check it, Shadow.
How many hours I have in Stellaris? Probably not a ton. 202 hours. Not a lot compared to others, but still slightly a lot for some.
Stellaris is a really good game.
Oh, good freaking lord, Shadow. It is over 9,000.
Now, how much of that time is legit? That's the question. Because I know I've got quite a few games on my Steam list that, you know, I've got many hours in, but many of those hours were me forgetting to actually close the game.
It's like Master when he has the Space Station 14 launcher on all night when he sleeps, sometimes.
Oh, getting thrown under the bus there, Sky.
Yeah, I was actually I was just looking at my Space Station 13 or 14 hours on there too, and then when you mentioned, I'm like, oh yeah, that probably might have counted that time, Because it says I have 1,994.8 hours in SS14. But on the other hand, considering I do play full rounds occasionally, or at least like once or twice a week, I don't know.
Salvage secured. Applying credit.
I mean, Orca's calling you out, Master, in chat.
I don't know what you're talking about, Orca.
I mean, don't
Marten
we
is
all
innocent of these
overslept over a
crimes.
game?
No, get in there.
Also, I wish Star Sector I could see how many time I have wasted in Star Sector. I know how many time I have wasted on modding Star Sector, at least 2 whole days.
Well, I mean, it was a very nice mod. I do
nice.
enjoy catching the Foxo in game. And that reminds me, at some point, probably once I get my second battle cruiser, I need to go get the Fox on this run.
Lynx would like to share the following inspirational message.
You know I won't be that easily.
The tiny sparks of effort into flames of profitability.
I don't think you've seen how crazy the Auroran tech ship, this battleship that I got the specs for, is. It's pretty good.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, Shadow, like I said.
Probably.
I have 38 repair kits available.
That's a lot, I suppose.
Yeah. I don't believe that's legit. I don't count that as legit.
Then I have 665 hours on RimWorld. Actually, where can I find how many time? What the most game I have spent my life on?
Spooky Shadow's hours that he reportedly spent in. Yeah, if you're not conscious for it, it's not legit. I'm sorry.
Airlock depressurizing.
Oh my.
Alright, another AI ship. Get out of here. Holy crap, there were 3 of them in the airlock? Hello, Node. God, the sound they make when they get destroyed.
What sounds they make exactly?
They scream. Like they're in agony.
So similar to when you destroy your bottoms. Got it.
I suppose, in a way.
Is that a request you're doing?
Wow,
don't
Sky,
think I
you've got an
need-
uppity pet.
Yeah, holy crap,
Yeah.
Kristen. Bad.
Sorry.
And I was gonna say, if anything, Sunday proved that it doesn't even have to be Master destroying me. I destroy myself.
It's a Rygon!
It is a me.
Rygon!
Rygon!
Wow. My chat told me I had to come bother you.
Oh?
Good.
Yeah.
Why?
We're doing a mine. I don't know. I asked them if we should go bother them, and they said yes.
Oh.
Hey, Rygon. Have you seen the loot bug for Deep Rock Galactic?
Yeah.
No.
Oh, you're.
He's referring to the new one.
No, I have not.
Go look at Deep Rock Galactic's Steam page.
Okay.
Unshield your eyes.
Let me just eat this little bit of lasagna.
Yeah, probably best to finish your food before you look at it.
It's got lots of food. Alright. Let's take a quick look. Steam page,
Also,
you said?
again,
Yeah.
Yeah, it'll be under new.
sorry.
Oh. This is what it looks like, chat. Look at this. It's disgusting. It's got fingies.
Yeah.
It does. And you can scroll down. There's more.
Oh, fuck!
Wait, 15 minutes are up, right?
Yes.
Oh yeah, way more than 15.
It is an absolute chonker, Demi. That is an absolute chonker. And what is it, Sam? What's making you swear?
AI nodes on the reactor.
Oh.
Nuclear launch detected.
If you played Deep Rock Galactic, you know the loot bug. It's the passive critter that populates the caves of Hoxus, rooting around for chunks of gold and nitro to gobble up.
The loot bug in game though is adorable. If you murder it, I murdered the guy who murdered it.
Oh, that sounds pretty intense. Guess I'll have to murder you first then.
Murder the loot bug. Hey, remember that nuke bug?
Yes.
Nuke bug?
Yeah, when we played Deep Rock Galactic with crowd control. You had to keep petting it or it would blow up.
Oh.
That's pretty cool. I don't have enough. I don't want to read all this, but that's pretty neat. Server backup started. What?
Yeah.
Why do I have a server backup on a single player game? That's weird. Well, do you want me to stick around while I stream, or shall I pop back over to my place?
Oh, yeah, you're welcome to stick around.
Okay.
FYI, at some point,
what's up?
Holo and Rex should be joining us. And they're going to be on the road, so they're going to have poor audio, but I'm making an exception for, you know, hanging out.
I found a Bambi. I shall refrain from murdering the Bambi, though. For I am not a cruel individual.
Zim is murdering AIs.
Yes, I am. Before they explode and set off fuel cells or something else.
Oh, sea oats. Would sea oats be close enough? What's up?
Gonna have some story here in a minute. Stop repressurizing the freaking ship!
Oh, I gotta get grass? Okay. I guess I'll just start whacking grass.
What are you doing?
Looking for wheat. They told me I gotta make a wheat. They put in $1, and now I gotta make a wheat field.
Oh. Alright, I see one more note. And of course it's on the outside of the ship.
But of course. How many of these wheat seeds do I need?
Nah.
I mean, like, how much would be considered a crop?
I cannot find my way back in.
You still want me to go find a shipwreck?
Not here.
That's a lot for $1, though.
Yeah.
I mean, I'll go try it. I will attempt to find a shipwreck, but if I don't find one immediately, I mean, that's kind of all I can do.
No, that's fair. That's fair.
All right, I got 12 wheat seeds. Let's go back to my house. My non-shuttle house. I'm actually kind of liking this mod pack. It's nice. But thank you for the 100 biddies. Don't forget the water. I don't have a bucket, though.
Yeah, Master, don't forget that AI know that Orca just stuck on your back.
I even have enough for a bucket?
Well, how am I supposed to get that off? Why you do this?
Cutter?
Use a back scratcher.
Oh, okay.
All right, we gotta go find more iron and get ourselves a bucket. We gotta go coastal, otherwise the cop will just eject. All of our iron went to armor I can't even wear. Alright, well, let's go look for a cave entrance, because I don't feel like digging. Pet, everybody here.
Pet Dragon.
No pet. A blueberry bush!
Yeah.
I love blueberries. They are my favorite food.
In fact, double the pets.
No
They're
double
resisting.
No
Triple
double
it.
pets. Mirror images the pets. You pet yourself.
No.
Oh. Did we clear up all of the AI nodes?
Was there not one outside the vault that you wanted?
Yeah, there was one outside the ship, but I believe I got that.
Right, Shella. Language. Oh, apparently I had wheat in here. I will take that. What is this? Orange pansies.
I'm not seeing any additional ones. So I think I got them all.
Hey, here's some iron. Oh, I can't reach him. Ah!
Oh, the helmet's over here. Alright, I'm gonna have story here.
So,
I'll let you know when it's done.
Mom,
Sorry.
sorry, but I had to go.
Oh.
You and
Tell
Graham
me.
always told me to look out for the underdog. Well, in this case, the underdog is our stars. I can't sit back and watch as humans pillage, plunder their way through the solar system as they spread like a cancer. They must be stopped. We must be stopped. I can't tell you where I'm going, and I can't tell you how long I'll be gone. But I can tell you that I am on my way to find him, to find her, to find it. The machine god. And when I do, I will beg them to have mercy upon your soul.
Okay, it's over.
Oh.
Kid apparently going to find the
One
machine
man left
god.
at the end of the line, Cutter. Don't do anything I wouldn't
What?
do.
Huh?
All right.
The what
Well,
now? Machine god?
He found the AI. And they apparently killed him.
Classic AI moves.
What's up, Loberon?
No, we could just clone ourselves.
Oh, you're saying that he was trying to find Asher? No, no. Asher is not a machine god. Asher is a god of death.
Or is
Asher. Asher definitely wishes. Burp, burp.
Hello there, Eric.
Pumpkin seeds.
Don't worry, Yorka. Don't worry about it.
Go. Silent praying that the mod pack doesn't require you to have a certain level of skill to use an iron bucket. You will rage if it does. Even the kindergarten kids knows how to use a bucket. But we all have already come to the conclusion that I am a noob. I don't know how to play the game. That is why you all keep sending me 100 biddies so you can tell me basic stuff. Like make a pickaxe. Podzol? What's Podzol? It's not you, Rogan. It's just mod pack. We're pretty sure. Yeah, it seems like it's on the older side, but that's okay. We're here to have fun. So what the heck is with this song? It's a 20-minute song. We're gonna just move on to the next one.
Nah.
Actually, you know what? We're gonna swap to my chill playlist. There we go.
That's
Kind of
really
resembles,
weird,
like, some of
Eric.
the modes.
That is really, really weird.
What's wrong with Eric?
Apparently, my stream is causing issues on their computer.
Is it specifically your stream, or is it streams in general?
Specifically mine.
I can deny it no longer.
I am small.
Becoming increasingly obvious. I can deny it no longer.
I am small.
Hey, Eric, go try looking, go over to this channel. On your PC. See if that one works. Right on, cute.
There. I'm glad you think so.
Yes, right.
That is a minecart.
I agree with that statement.
What do I need to do
Also-
to make a bucket?
Also, Tristan.
Yep. You too. Thank you. Yep.
Hey, can I use bucket? Am I
Thank
too noob for
you.
bucket? Hello there, Eric. Good to see ya.
Thank you. Thank you, master. Yep.
Yeah, see if Rygon's channel works on your PC.
Oh, I hope it does. I enjoy having you here. Me and my best friend Bucket are gonna go on great adventures, like going to get seawater in order to water my wheat. Oh, you can't see, but I'm waving. That's because I haven't put up the motion controls for hands, because that's hard. Bucket. Uh-oh. We have water. Chat, we have water.
And you know, I bet there probably is a Minecraft mod that actually makes it so you have like seawater and normal water, and you have to figure out how to desalinize the seawater to make it normal.
I am certain there is one.
Oh yeah.
Probably one of the many that haven't been updated in forever and are completely abandoned, but...
Probably. I have been told to hydrate. I have now hydrated with soda. Oh, apparently this is a freshwater lake. Well, don't have to worry about that then. I'm just going to get some stone for a pickaxe. Well, actually, do I have enough for a pickaxe? Or a hoe? Oh no, I said the bad word. But this seems like a decent spot. There, 4 stone ought to be enough. What is this? Field trunk.
It's definitely very odd that you are having issues, Eric. Very odd
Wait,
indeed.
no, I need to make a shovel. I gotta make a shovel too. Ugh.
Salvage deposit accepted. Credits transferred.
Is he still having issues on even on mine?
No, yours is working fine, apparently.
Oh. I mean, I really don't know what to say on that matter.
Credit applied.
Cobblestone. How much stone do I got? 7?
I definitely recommend it, Orca.
There we go, that'll be enough.
Like, seriously, this game is fantastic.
Ooh. Terraria Deluxe Edition, out now.
I can use Pocket. I'm ready for grade school.
You okay there, Brygon?
That's the achievement I just unlocked on stream. Oh.
Rygon is gone. Out of his mind.
Oh, that happened forever ago.
Oh.
Yeah, I got a hoe. Now I gotta get shovel.
Yeah, you hear that? He got himself a hoe, and then suddenly his mind went.
Oh. What the configuration for shovel? LB game. Let's see. A stone shovel is 1 block. Got it. Alrighty. Where should my little wheat field be now?
Right in front of the Asher statue.
That's a long ways away. Language. Ironic thing is most blocks mined by shovel can be done by hand and it's easy to break. Well, yeah. It is easy to break because when I apply too much leverage, my shovels always tended to break. True fact. I've gone through like 4 shovels in my lifetime because of that.
So, Raijin, I will say I enjoyed the Sanderson portion of the Wheel of Time series. I thought he was a good successor. I will also say that I've read his Mistborn series, and that was also very well done. That said, you're not going to offend me because you have a different opinion.
How dare you have a different opinion?
Everybody's entitled to their own opinions on things.
As long as it's the opinion I approve of.
No.
I'm kidding.
Mayhaps.
But did you all know that it's MQ? That is an opinion that cannot be disputed.
But for myself, Raijin, when it comes to Wheel of Time, I actually found that up like right before Robert Jordan passed, in my opinion, the books were starting to get stale. They were starting to lose their charm and stuff. And then Sanderson came along and breathed new life into it.
I need more water. Yeah, breathe new life, just like CPR.
Now if you try to tell me that the TV show from Amazon is accurate, I will ban you.
But Zim, would you be willing to do it to your friend?
Yes.
Then so be it.
Because because that would not be an opinion. It is a provable it is provably wrong.
Maybe that's just my goal, to spread discontent.
Yeah, right, Jen.
Amazon knows what they're doing when they make video games and TV shows. Here's my house. I keep losing it. Turns out when your house is made of dirt in a hilly area, like hilly area, it's pretty easy to lose.
Shadow Wolf, I don't know what you're talking about there. Raijin, I have not,
What was that?
Raijin, I have not looked at
yawning.
at his Stormlight Archive series yet, but...
Stormlight, isn't that just lightning?
Shadow Wolf, we're talking about Wheel of Time.
Oh, what is that? That is an alligator. No, I'm not going to touch you, alligator.
You should touch
You
that
are
alligator.
friend. No, 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 no. Touch it! Only if you pay me $1.
No.
So, I will say, like, okay, so, let me catch up on chat here. Yeah, the Amazon writers were atrocious for Wheel of Time. I will say that the show itself is good, but it is not accurate to the series. They would have been better off just not even... It would have been better if they just made the show but called it something else. Then it would have been good. But the fact that they slapped the Wheel of Time, you know, name onto it, and then destroyed the lore of Wheel of Time, yeah. And Eric, I'm glad you enjoy the TTRPG streams.
Oh, Zim.
What's up?
Somebody apparently liked my voice enough that they want me to read their story on FA that they commissioned.
Ooh.
Like, you know, and
Very
I'll
nice.
get paid to do it.
Congrats.
We got
I
5
fell
minutes
down.
left till we call her a day. We were out.
I fell down, but I get up again. Never gonna keep me down. Sorry.
I saw that,
Oh,
Eric. Glad to hear it's working again.
It's getting darker? Well, yeah, because it's nighttime. Oh my goodness, the moon is a square.
Hey, Rygon.
What's up?
You're playing Minecraft. Everything is square.
Oh. That skeleton is glowing, which means they'll whoop me even faster than usual. Ah, my humble abode. Mostly on the humble and less on the abode, but still.
Shadow, I personally was a big fan of the Ruby and Sapphire. I actually really enjoyed the world and a lot of the different mechanics they had in that in the 3rd gen.
We'll get you one day, skeleton. Even if it slightly inconveniences me. Alright, is this enough for your $1? I gave you a wheat field. It is a pathetic wheat field, but it is my wheat field. Skeleton, I'm still here. Looking good, now I won't starve. Yay! What is this? Raspberry bush. We found blackberry, raspberry, blueberry, a zombie on fire berry.
Valuable object processed. Credits awarded.
Ooh, what is this? Cascading
See,
archwood log.
I'm confused. Why is there blueberry, but cherries are not called red berries?
Mostly because they were discovered by somebody else.
That's not good enough.
So, Raijin,
They're smart enough. Oh.
Michael Kramer is definitely an amazing reader for the audiobooks. Jennings, they're okay. Or Redding.
City.
I don't feel like the like she really puts in and makes the characters distinct enough like Kramer does.
To be fair, is that because she's trying or because her range just isn't that good?
It might be the range, like I don't know beyond that. I just know that like she's good, just not as good.
Gotcha. Alright everyone, we have found ourselves a city. Let us be friendly appearing to them. If we pull out the sword, then they will think I'm friendly. Because they will be like, oh look, he has a marshmallow skewer. And people with marshmallow skewers are always friendly.
Nice.
Ah.
I should probably head to bed. It's late, and I'm a bit tired now, and I'm becoming to be silly.
Alright, sleep well.
Good
night.
Good night. Good night, Master, and good night, everybody else.
Yay, I'm the everybody else.
Oh, well, I can say one by one. Good
Yeah, go
night, Alpal. Good night, Zim. Good night, Rygon. And good night, Master.
And
good
very
night.
lucky. Alright, have a good rest.
Oh, see you later, Raijin. Be safe.
Well, I heard something spooky. Is there something spooky in here? They better stop being spooky or I'm gonna hold them. Ooh. We have found the music disc by Kevin MacLeod, Jingle Bells. That's very seasonal. We have rope, recall potion, a clock. Ow!
Hello, Shipbreaker. Overnight genetic...
No, Shadow Wolf. We've got enough going on in voice right now.
Have a good day.
You want to fight, do you? Ow! Get back down here.
I don't
what
know,
a nightmare.
Spooky.
I almost thought I lost. They can go through walls? Oh, I found out. I found that out. That music disc is out of season, all the more reason to play it.
Valuable object processed. Credits deposited.
Either there's an evoker nearby or there's a spawner. I wonder if there's something dangerous in the big, tall, creepy tower. Nah.
Definitely couldn't be.
You didn't hear an evoker? Rayshella, you're giving me all these spoilers. Stop that. I'm gonna have to ban you. There, I got my stuff back. Let's quickly take as much as we can for this chest. Buddy card pack? There's buddy cards? High heel fragment? Okay. Ah! Okay, I'm running. And I'm joking, Rayshella. But I do honestly ask, though, just kind of be a little careful. This is an exploration game, and if you tell me everything that there is to find, well, I mean, that's kind of defeats the point of the game, doesn't it? So I'm just asking to just, you know, be a little careful.
We appreciate the enthusiasm, but let us enjoy it ourselves.
What is that? What is that?
Hey, Shadow, you know that you can go ask him that in his chat.
Do I kill it?
Especially because he probably doesn't have my chat up.
Well, there's nowhere for me to put it. I can't put your chat anywhere. Well, I killed the jeweled squirrel and it didn't give me anything. I'm sorry, jeweled squirrel. I apologize. Oh, Brian, thank you. Why is
Sky
the
the Valley
laughter?
is laughing.
Raw material deposited.
Don't tell Zim? Alright, I won't. Where's my house?
Object cannot be processed. Please observe salvage destination.
Guys. Oh, there's my house.
I do have access. I do have Rygon's chat up.
Oh.
Valuable object.
What do I even do with buddy cards? Tattered tome. Many pages of this tome were destroyed or rendered illegible by merciless flow of time, but it may still contain useful pieces of ancient studies and lore. Oh, okay.
I command pure chaos! Kinda.
Sky the Valley has turned Rygon into a Clefairy. They can only talk like that Pokemon for 2 minutes.
Clefairy?
I think they meant Clefairy.
Clefairy.
Yes.
Accepted for processing.
Clefairy.
But it seems now you intended Clefairy.
Oh, I mean, he's doing Clefairy, so.
Clefairy.
Reactor meltdown detected.
Clefairy.
Urgent action required.
If anyone is looking to get more pallets, there's one use left on that, and I will get a new one once somebody uses it.
Well, it will expire in a couple of weeks. They only last for 30 days. No, Toshime! Do not the reactor!
Alright.
The reactor is finicky and needs to be protected.
Joke.
Тебе много не будет? Смотри,
Alright.
тебе не будет много? Скажи мне. Вкусно, да? Бабушка делала. Прабабушка твоя, да? Тебе много не будет? Смотрите, какой кусок огромный.
Bloop, I'm back!
Вкусно, да? Бабушка делала.
How was your time as a clefferock?
Yeah,
It made
especially
me... Go ahead.
especially because he was a non-existent creature.
No.
You basically deleted the Ragdoll.
Uh-oh.
How could
Ow.
you?
I didn't mean to. I'm sorry, Master.
I'm bleeding. Oh. Ow. Oh, I'm bleeding all over my carpet. Oh. How do I even use this?
Well,
Oh,
yes.
stop
See.
I'm gonna go to bed. That skeleton whooped me. Skeletons suck.
Skeletons
Is it
suck,
Heather Varley
listener.
wants everyone to see the sleepy Japanese Marten runs.
The Japanese Martens. So cute.
You know what Japanese martens live?
In Mongolia.
No, in Japan.
Oh.
Joke.
I know. You wouldn't realize it just from them being said the Japanese martens, but nope, they live in Japan. I need to
Right
eat.
Are they spooky, scary skeletons?
Why would the Japanese Martens be skeletons at all?
No, I was saying before the video about him about the. Because he was on about skeletons. Before that video, before the sleepy Marten.
Oh.
That hurt so much.
Maybe not quite as much as what just happened to me.
Oh!
Guys, the skeleton's not burning up. What do I do? Oh. I'm gonna eat a strawberry.
Then why are you dying?
Welcome to Vendatron 9000. Thank you for your
I blame Sky.
And if Master says it's
Woo.
my fault, then it is my fault.
Woo. Oh god. I will get you, skeleton. I will eat as many strawberries as it takes to whoop you. And then I will take your stuff.
We're looking at 5 minutes left in your shift cutter. Do what you do. Keep her out.
I don't like that it stops healing.
What stops healing?
My health.
Why?
Because like the food goes down by like 1.5 ticks, and it's like, yeah, no, we're done healing now.
Oh, yeah.
Then I have to eat 2 whole strawberries. Ah. Alright, skeleton. I need you to come closer.
Object accepted for processing. Credits deposited.
Because you are way too freaking accurate for me to just run at.
Don't you have a shield?
No.
Oh. Use Rayshella as a meat shield.
Okie dokie. Ooh.
Valuable object processed. Credits awarded.
Where'd he go? Where'd he go? Oh, ow!
See you later, Merle.
I defeated it!
Congratulations!
I've eaten plenty of fruit. My nutrients are nothing bad, nothing good. It's recommending that I eat bread now. Let's see. Grave dust, bone, and arrow. That's it? I went through all that trouble for that?
Salvage deposited. Applying credit to account.
Why did the music get all spooky?
Salvage secured. Applying credit.
Have you thought that maybe it is because you are
Salvage deposit registered.
not spooky enough?
But I even have a spooky in my chat.
Not spooky enough. Let's be honest, your chat is a little biased.
Deposit accepted. Credits transferred.
What do you mean?
And what I'm saying is that you could literally say to them, I'm made out of solid gold, and they'd be like, yes.
Ah, Rygon statue TF time.
But Rygon,
What?
your friendship is worth your weight in gold.
Oh!
60 seconds left to wrap things up, Carter.
How much gold is that?
Deposit confirmed. Applying credit.
However much you weigh.
Looks at weight machine. Turns away. So you mean like 140 pounds, right? Like 120, 140? Whatever fit people sizes are?
I think that's I think those ranges are a little unhealthy.
I think I'm like at sticking around like 210 right now, if I recall from last I weighed.
You want gold paint? What? No!
Valerie Vixen can feel the furnace dragon's hunger. It's time to feed it.
Fine.
Quinoa? Guys, we could get quinoa. I don't even know what quinoa is. Alright. Whoa! I'm gonna plant these raspberry bushes.
Good morning, Shipbreaker. Lynx would like to share the following message.
Where should I put them?
The only peas permitted in the salvage yard are profit, processor, and potassium
You know what? I think I would put them right here. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Good, Valerie. Good.
And I know I saw some blueberries around here somewhere. Quinoa? Yeah. Quinoa? I hardly knew her. That's one of my favorite things to do with that particular joke, is to have something nonsensical followed by that phrase. Oh, I have been told to build a boat.
By the way, how was work today, Rygon?
It actually wasn't that bad. I got another one of the assessments done. It was actually very quiet today. And then I did my first official therapy in like 6 months.
Well,
The kid just wanted to talk about Minecraft, but that's okay. We were building the therapeutic relationship.
Aww. That's adorable.
Yeah.
Did you tell him you stream Minecraft on Twitch?
No, because I don't need him looking at my stuff. No, but it was kind of cute. His mom messaged me later. It's just like, oh, I'm so sorry that all he was talking about was games. It's like, it's okay. I let him talk on that stuff because we were building the therapeutic relationship. Nope, that part of the confidentiality. What do you mean?
Raw material processed. Credits deposited.
There we go. You don't need to tell them that I stream? Oh yeah, none of my clients need to know that I stream or that, you know, I have a life outside of the office. It's none of their business, quite frankly. And 2, I don't need them, you know, coming in here and then reporting to God knows who about what it is that I do in my off time. Yeah, you know that he said a curse word. How could I possibly keep him as a therapist now?
Or they come in and are like, woo! Free therapy!
Mm-hmm. That's something else that I'm saving you guys from. Where do I put this one?
Rygon, I'm having a massive issue with my Minecraft addiction. Please help.
That's great. We'll talk about it next time you come in for a session.
As you
think I won't say that? I will.
I'm more referring to the, you know, I'm having issues with my Minecraft addiction. Minecraft chops block.
Minecraft chops block go wee. Or go burr. Our first raspberry. Ah, look at my wheat grow. It's rather slow and pathetic, but it is mine. It's your super secret winter home when Master Rygon has you over. Under my desk? Oh. Well, I suppose I gotta have some way to be kept warm. You know, there is something that I think would be kind of like, I'm not really into inanimate TFs, right? But I do think there'd be something that would be kind of okay to be. Can you guess what that is?
PC?
A PC? Oh, maybe. A pair of slippers. Be all nice
Okay.
and comfy. Yeah, you can be all nice and comfy, but you don't get worn like all the time.
Fair enough.
Yeah. What are you gonna do if one of my coworkers is my viewers and sees me stream, and the next day she suddenly says, "Hey, I am your biggest follower," and they never stop stalking you? That's an HR report. Be like, coworker won't leave me alone. But also, I mean, I wouldn't mind it as much though if coworker, you know, tipped every now and again, and you know, still let me do my job. Also, we had been given the mission to build a boat, so let's go ahead and build a boat. Let's get some wood. Ooh, let's make it out of this mahogany. There you go. We have a boat now. Now to never ever use it again. Also, you should advertise instead of shop in VR chat all the furry clients. That is actually something I could do. All I would have to do is find a supervisor who would be willing to supervise me while I was taking on out-of-company clients. I would also have to pay the insurance on it, but it is actually possible that I could take on furry clients outside of my official office hours. It also probably depends on how creepy the coworker gets. I don't know, that's one of the benefits of having a private office, is like if somebody gets really creepy, all I have to do is just go like, okay, I'm going to my office now, bye-bye. Shut door. Lock. Gosh dang it, game. It gave me a fireworks because my farming went up. I'm like sitting here talking to people and then a firework just bursts in my ear. You kind of joshing around about it, but a couple years back when the Kanto still streamed, some of his students found his channel. That was a big awkward. Who's Kantos? But I definitely get that. I mean, and that's a huge risk. If there's a little bit of a benefit to the whole thing, it's there's a very low likelihood anyone on my side of things will ever find my stuff, because quite frankly, either they're too busy or they just don't care, and I'm okay with that. Like, my clients tend to have such turbulent lives, they're not going to be going online to find a random Minecraft streamer or a streamer in general and watch them. And the kids themselves, while there is a chance they could pop into a Minecraft stream and happen to see me, they're not going to know who I am. And if they do figure it out, I just lie.
Well, not to mention you also are running an 18+ stream, so...
Yeah. There is the 18+ stream. Plus, I don't stream Minecraft all the time, so it's likely that, more than likely, I'll be streaming something else, and they're not even going to find the channel. Kantos the Husky? Still doesn't ring a bell. Is he that fursuiter that was, like, in college? Or like it was college
I have
professor?
no idea who that is.
I'm not sure either. Anyway, needless to say, I'm not worried about it. My boss is too busy. My coworkers have families and don't watch streams. And the kids, they ain't gonna come across my streams because I don't stream the kind of material they want all the time. So, there you go. I'm not worried. And if somebody does come across it, oh well. They're still not getting free therapy.
Rykon's priorities in a nutshell.
He hasn't streamed in a year, so not surprised you haven't heard of him or can't remember. And it's more of the haven't heard of him portion. I don't know who that is.
There are so many streamers out there, Orca, every time I turn around, there's a new person that's streaming. It's a heavily oversaturated market.
So I'm going to head off for now. Good night, you cuties.
Good night.
Good night, Fry Cutie. Good night, Zim Cutie. Good night, Sky Cutie.
Wonder who Altman's talking to there.
I don't know. So considering their name is Alt, I'm pretty sure they just gave us an alternative statement of ugly.
No.
Yeah.
For that, I must bite you.
No. Is that like an alternative to hug?
Yeah, it's a very violent hug with teeth.
Oh, I see.
Good night, everyone.
Good night.
Good night. 2, 3, 4.
I know for myself, when I first started streaming, I am literally the only person left that still streams from back then.
From, like, what, a group?
Just people that I knew back when I started streaming for the first time, you know.
Mm-hmm.
I'm only counting ones that I personally knew, because I know that there are others out there, but for others, there's been so many that have come and gone over the years. There are also some
streaming is just one of those things. It's super easy to get into, but it's so hard to follow through with it, you know?
Well, there's also...
So you tend to see... Go ahead.
Well, it's the exact reason why every time I've got a friend that's like, I want to start streaming, my first question is why? And when I have had several of them that are like, oh, because I want to make a bunch of money. Don't.
Why don't I just pick up kelp?
Yeah, if you're trying to get into streaming for money, don't. If your goal for streaming is money or fame, you're probably not going to get anywhere.
I just got bitten by a crocodile and he rolled me to death. I gotta go get my stuff in the water. Yeah, I mean, but I will be honest, like, that's one of the reasons why I kept streaming. One, it's just it's easy to set up, and it makes my ADHD go burr, like, in a good way. And two, I mean, I have seen enough of a return on it. I'm like, oh, you know, this is actually something I could keep moving along with. Oh God, how am I gonna get out there?
Oh yeah, I've heard because it's easy as well, Toshime, but that's only for the bare bones kind of stream.
Yeah. Well, I mean, you literally download a program, you get a webcam, or you don't even have to get that. You can just do a microphone. You press a button, and technically you're good to go. That's easy. The hard part is actually making your content, one, something worth watching, two, refining it in such a way that people want to stick around, three, retaining the viewers long enough to where you can actually start seeing a return, either in the way of tips or or subscribers, or even just viewerships, just so you can reach a partner.
Object processed. Transferring credit.
Even just reaching affiliate can be a nightmare.
Salvage secured.
Yeah.
Account credit applied.
Oh,
I've pushed several friends to affiliate, but even then, it's like I can't guarantee that. I know I've got a couple of friends that tried, and I did what I could, but they just weren't quality enough setup for it and didn't get anywhere.
Mm-hmm. Row. Alright, I hope you're happy that I used your dang boat. I died for $1.
Salvage secured. Credits deposited.
Now I'm gonna put down my
Seda!
sack, and we're gonna do some deep sea ice fishing. That's what we're gonna do.
Hello, Seda. I haven't actually blown up any ships tonight.
Credit applied.
How do I get out of the boat?
I have put a few places, a few things where they weren't supposed to go. Left shift to get out of the boat.
Left shift? Oh, okay. Alright, now I'm gonna get my little sack out. Put it right down. Gonna take out my little fishing rod. Alright. Rata. And now we're just gonna fish out here. Ah, so nice, so peaceful.
Good morning, Cutter 9346-52.
Oh, that wasn't quite far. Good look. You're so happy he used my boat, even if he got maimed? Oh.
Yeah, it's definitely, for me, I got into streaming because I was out of work with medical stuff, and I had nothing better to do with my time. You know, ADHD, you need a schedule, or else you kind of go crazy.
Pressure is, you gotta go to bed? Sure thing, have a good rest.
Good night, Key.
Yeah, I mean, especially during the pandemic, that was when a lot of people got into streaming.
Oh, yeah. I got into it years ago before that. I mean, this year I'm going on 8 years of streaming.
And this will technically, I believe, be my second year. Like, second year of consistent streaming. Or is it my first year? I don't know. Maybe it's like 1.5. No, I think it's at least 2 years since I hit affiliate. Like 1 to 2 years since I've hit affiliate.
But yeah, I got into it because just for the fun. And here we are now, where I actually can consider this to be somewhat successful. Or at the least, it's covering my rent and food.
Processing valuable deposit. Credits transferred.
Oh, we got a blackfish.
Salvage deposit secured. Credits awarded.
Ah, such a nice, relaxing time. Just fishing out in the cold, deep ocean, staring at the abyss.
Salvage deposit registered. Account credited.
Let's see, what do we have in our inventory?
Honestly, Raijin, considering how my life's always been, I have gotten into many different things. I am honestly really surprised I've managed to stick with streaming. I have so many projects and other things that I have started over the years. And even the Scar development, like, I'm surprised I've stuck with that. Yeah, there's some times where I've taken a break. Like,
Whoa, I'm getting a raid.
Oh.
Hello, Yin Yang Fox. Thank you so much for raiding. Sorry that I don't have a little raid, like, thing out right now. It's mostly because it's broke. So, floof raiding, yay! Would you like to have a video clip played? Like one of your clips played? I gotta remember how to do that. And hello there, Cat Monk Shiro. How are you doing?
Oh! Catmonk!
You don't have to? Yeah, we got Catmonk in here. Yeah, right now we are doing a Minecraft stream where anybody for like $1, 100 biddies can just make me just do whatever they want. Somebody put me in a boat, I got eaten by an alligator, and now I'm fishing because why the heck not? But this is just kind of, oh gosh, another firework. This is just meant to be a chill stream. So hello everybody, I'm Rygon. And you don't have to, oh yeah, that's right, I read that. I don't know, chat, what do you all think? Should we give Yin Yang Fox a little clip play?
Transferring credits.
And fish. And then we're gonna go take a look at my garden. Hello, Pentatonic's Purple Fairy. Welcome back. But I got a piece of kelp. Bah. All right, everyone, let's go. Let's. I just hope I remember how to do this. What was the clip thing?
I don't know what you've got set up.
I don't remember what I've got set up either. So we're gonna put this on pause for a second.
But
You
yeah.
say yes to the clip? Yeah.
But while you're figuring that out, yeah, right, Jen. I've got a lot of awesome people that help out here. Like, this community is incredible. And while Rex isn't here to be embarrassed by this, I'm still gonna say, there are so many times where he talks to me and is just so grateful to all of you.
Oh, Yin Yang, what were you playing? And yet, honestly, Rex has been awesome. He's been awesome. And to anyone wondering, the individual in the background is raw_Zim. Go check out his stuff too. Let's
no,
see.
only check out Rygon.
No. Tantia, tracklist, pixel chat, emote. I'm looking for it, everybody. I just can't remember what the thing was. And I obviously can't have you all looking at my channel. They just go into the Endwalker. Just started? What? How you been enjoying that so far, Yin Yang?
Salvage secured. Credits deposited.
Oh, here we go. Free Twitch clips shout out player. Start using shout out today. Log in. Okay, I'll drink. I don't think that one was the site. Get in on the action. Yeah, thank you for the shout out to Zim. That was Rex playing a Totodile Fuecoco mix. Oh, that's been amazing. Nice.
Rank up. Hold the line. This hamlet shall not fall.
Oh, you're getting a raid too.
Yeah. Hey there, Kenku. How was your stream? And you know what? Better answer. Everybody go check out Seda BDA.
I apologize, everyone, that this is taking a second. I barely get any raids, so I can't ever remember what it is.
It's probably just SO clip.
Honestly,
how heckin' dare you?
I dare because I can.
Hello.
Hello.
Oh.
We have
apparently
been joined by a Seda.
Hello, Seda.
Who also streams here on Twitch at twitch.tv/SedaBDA.
Ooh.
Though I am curious, are you going to be changing your name?
X's revenge.
I mean, look, you may take the werewolf out of Bermuda, but you cannot take the Bermuda out of the werewolf.
Mer?
Oh, I think I found it. It was exclamation SO2. That's right, XO2. Okay. All right. SO2 Yin Dang. Fox. There we go.
So that's gonna be the sad thing. I won't be able to bring pink sand to people I meet anymore.
Oops.
Though I say that with, with things not being 100% confirmed.
Yeah.
There you go, Yay Fox. Thank you for the clip.
Applying credit to account.
It was a pretty tame one by all accounts. Alright, back to fishing. And thank you all for being so patient as I got that done.
So how you doing, Zeta?
I am not
so
doing
how you
too
doing?
bad. I am just managing I'm managing what is going to be a very, very chaotic week.
Oh, I can imagine.
It's like, yep, this time next week, I'm going to be stateside, and then probably about a month from now, I'm going to be Canada side.
Well, if you find yourself near Nebraska, you know, come visit.
I will wave from the airplane.
That's what I was going to say. It's like, nobody's going to be near Nebraska. Not on purpose, and if they do, it's because they're flying over it. Like, I love Nebraska, but it is such a transitory state.
Fair. But yeah, no, I'm going to be... Because actually, no, Rygon, you're... and other people in chat are also probably not familiar, but yeah, I'm going to be flying out of Bermuda in a week's time, spending some time with Abby, celebrating my 30th birthday, and then I'm going to be flying onward to the Vancouver area and trying to find a job.
Heck yeah, that's awesome.
Kenku's got a question for you about the TF bot.
Oh, let's shoot. Go ahead, Kenku. I'm seeing chat now.
I know I've had
the
some
other side of the
issues with
country?
the save and revert stuff. I just haven't bugged you because, you know, the trip and everything.
Yeah, it's gonna be fun just because. Yeah, I'm very hesitant to call it a move because like I need to actually like get a job for me to stay there. Like I'm Canadian, I'm dual citizen. Like I can stay there whenever I want, but like
You know, I like that kind of attitude. That's like moving to someone's house and going like, you know what? We're kind of related. This is my house now. But it is awesome. It's going to be awesome to have you kind of in our general area. And I know you and Abby are going to have a fun time with each other. You always do.
Yeah, no, it's and Kenku, I'll get to your question in a second. But yeah, no, it's something that like it's not quite a move just yet, but I gotta prepare for it like it could be, and I gotta really have that mindset where yes, this is the next big chapter of my life. Because yeah, look, I've been in Bermuda for all my life. Need to find some better job prospects, and need to start setting myself up for a future where I can move closer to where my friends are, where my partner is, and be able to set myself up for whatever that future may be. There's only so much I can do from Bermuda. As much as it is gorgeous here and I love it here, I need to have that personal freedom and flexibility to kind of be me. I've been very fortunate to go to conventions, but I kind of have to be very hush hush with the family about where I'm going.
Ain't that the truth?
There
we go. And yeah, I'm pretty sure I don't have the skill to cook, a bigger fish. It's just like, that fish over there? No, you don't got the skill. That's a pufferfish for all you know. You could die. You'd be like, that's just salmon.
And also, Shadow Wolf, I will take that as a compliment.
All right, chat. I need a quest. What is my next quest? Yeah, it is gonna be pretty cool. What do you plan on doing when you get here?
Actually, give me just one question. Kenku, so to load a save, TF, you should have the... Wait, is the... Zim, did we not put in the... Do we not put in a revert to transformation redeem?
There should be one.
It's not there.
Uh-oh. Well,
that would be why.
Thing right here. Ah, here we go. I need some more stone so I can make another stone sword.
Can I not re-enable it? That might be the case.
What is that?
Reports,
Copper ore?
Points.
I don't need copper. Why do I need copper when I'm a thiefer?
Okay, now revert your transformation is enabled. Sorry.
All right. We got find gold, gather 20 cookies, find a ruined portal. I think the find a ruined portal might be a little above. Oh, Jesus. Seriously, Zim, the freaking fireworks. They keep going off like all of a sudden. Alright, I got a second stone sword.
But yeah, Ragon, what's your question again? Sorry.
What are you gonna do? Like, is there any sights you want to see? Is there any food you want to eat? Is there any, I don't know, people you want to kiss? What are you gonna do when you get here?
Well, obviously, when I am stateside, I'm gonna be spending about 2 weeks with Abby. I fly out next Monday, and then the following Saturday is my birthday.
Nice.
So yeah, just spending time with Abby. Nothing really set in stone planned right now. Just take it easy, relax.
Heck yeah.
And also, just like Abby and I don't get the opportunity just to actually hang out in person, so we're just going to enjoy each other's company.
Feel the backhand of justice.
Yeah, you just right. You walk away, Bambi. Before I chop you up and make you into meat.
But then while I'm in the Vancouver area, it kind of starts turning into more work. Basically, I need to get a driver's license.
Okay.
I have a driver's license here, but I don't have a license to drive in Canada, or long-term in Canada, that is. And just look for work, because there's jobs that I'm qualified for. I just need to actually be quote-unquote resident in Canada to apply for them, so...
Alrighty. Brian, are you there? Go ahead.
Yeah. It's why I'm saying it's not quite a move just yet, because this is like me getting off island is step one.
Yeah. And obviously, hopefully everything goes well on that front. There we go.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah, I'm admittedly I'm trying to find the right balance, because this is the biggest step that I've taken in my life. In some regards, very much a shot in the dark, where I'm leaving the nest, so to speak, to try new prospects. And it's scary and exciting at the same time. And I'm really supportive of, or really appreciative of the support people have shown. But I have to temper the expectations just a touch, because there's still a possibility that in 2 months' time I'm right back in Mavita.
Very true. I mean, because we don't know how life is going to end up. I mean, family could get sick, obviously, and I hope not to, I'm going to knock on wood for this one. Relationships can fail, or just sudden events could just pop up. I mean, we don't know. Maybe your plane breaks.
Hopefully nothing like that. No,
yeah,
I mean, I'm blessed. I have my family supporting me on, trying this push. They're understanding that, hey, if I find something out there, I'm staying out there. if I don't find anything, I have to kind of be back to look after the house in about 2 months' time. So
Okay.
there was like a bit of a timeline there, and which is why like my main priority is like get that driver's license, because even if I then do come back, I'm in a better state than I was when I went up there. You know, much stronger. I'm a much stronger applicant for future job considerations. So, yeah. Regardless, it turns out it's gonna be a big leap. Gonna be a lot of fun, a lot of work. Slowly getting things wind down here because I kind of have to approach things where, yeah, I might be back here in 6 weeks. I might be back here in 6 months. I gotta make sure I'm bringing things with me that I need and leaving stuff that I'm okay with being without.
You know, one of my chat viewers actually says something quite poignant. They say they're in their 30s. However, if you fly the nest, or even if you fly the nest and fall out of the sky, you won't be as fearful to fall the next time. You'll be fine. So even if things don't go necessarily okie dokie this time, it's something that'll, the next time you try it, you'll be much more capable of doing it.
Oh yeah, and it's something that I've spoken about before. Like, for someone who loves transformation as a theme and a concept, I'm ironically very fearful of change.
Well, maybe that's why you like transformation, because it's a safe way to, engage with that kind of with that aspect of yourself.
Oh, absolutely. For me, it's definitely like a lot of the, the habits and routines and the familiarities that, yes, Shiro TF.
Yes, Shiro, we're TF enthusiasts. I mean, I'm pretty sure most of us would probably have commissioned you at some point. I know I
have not. I
mean, look,
I need to come up with an idea.
Just come up with any idea. Heck, you can do ideas with 2 people. Shiro good bean. Shiro gives good hugs. Heck, I still remember Shiro snapping my spine at a convention.
Shiro says he can't stand this stuff personally. Fair enough. Fair enough.
Look,
to each their own.
I think Shiro is pulling your tail a little bit.
Maybe, but I'm very polo-tailable. But I've got 9 of them, so it doesn't matter if one gets pulled. I've got 8 more.
Yeah. But Shiro breaks backs in really good ways. It's the kind of hug that's like, oh, I did not realize my spine could crack like that, but holy heck, it also feels better.
You should charge for a chiropractor. Oh, speaking of things, and I'll let you finish. I'll let you finish your thought. That I'm gonna say the thing I'm gonna say.
Yeah. For me, I'm very fearful of change, especially just big life changes. But in some regards, the comforting thing is okay, well, what are the outcomes? Either the outcomes are A, I have a big change where I'm becoming more self-sufficient, full-time job, able to support myself and be able to work towards things like being able to go to conventions on a more stable basis, being able to maybe get a suit or invest more in my streams, because right now my streams are very limited by the fact that I have to stream late in the evening because that's the only time I know I'm not going to be interrupted. I can't really stream consistently on the weekends because, oh no, hey, I might have to go mow the lawn or something because who knows what the task of the day is going to be.
Plus, I would imagine there's also the issue with internet connection, which I know can be kind of finicky, even in parts of the rural
been
US.
Pretty good.
Oh, okay, good.
By the way, when is this all going down?
Monday.
Oh, so
next week Monday.
Okay.
Next week Monday. In 7 days' time, I'm going to be in Abby's apartment.
Heck yeah.
But tangent aside, the comforting thought of all of it is that okay, well, hey, the best case scenario is that I get a job and I can start settling a bit more in Canada and being able to set myself up for more future stuff. The worst case scenario is that I end up back home, which I already know and I'm comfortable with. Sure, there's things that I don't necessarily want to deal with, but they're familiar.
Yeah,
I'm in a thankful position where I know I don't have to worry about roof over my head, out of my own kind of deal. Like, failure is just going back to the norm. As much as I don't want to quote unquote fail.
Oh, we've broken into cave, everyone.
So yeah, no, it's as scary as it is. It's exciting.
Honestly, I'm rooting for you. We've all got your back on this.
Yep.
Oh dear, that's a lot of cave.
All right. Anyway, it is late.
Sure.
The volley needs sleep.
I don't touch your mom.
When Hollow and when Hollow and Rex get on here, wish them well for me for the drive.
Sure.
I'm excited for them. Have a good night, Master.
Good night. I'm going to go ahead and split up recordings here. I'm going to switch games. So, thank you everybody for joining us so far on the stream today for this Hardspace Shipbreaker and Marten stream. Check out our website, zgfgaming.com. We've got links for our Discord, Telegram, Mastodon, Blue Sky, Patreon, and more. They are on the website as well as down in the description below through our link tree. Thank you to my patrons, tippers, and subscribers. It is your support that keeps this channel alive and going. I cannot do this without your guys' help and your support, so thank you. Consider becoming a patron over at patreon.com/zgfgaming. It's one of the best ways to support the channel, though you can also do so by sharing the stream around, as well as coming by, hanging out, checking out my friends who also stream, such as SataBDA, as well as Rygon Plays, and of course you can also help by subscribing to our YouTube. But for now, thank you all so much for joining, and I bid you the most fondest adieu.
Bye-bye.
Self-care, yo.
Self-care, yo.